Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about base. In last video we discussed about acids. So this video is all about bases. So first of all, what is the base? The question arises in our mind that what is a base? So what is the definition of base? So base are those substances which give OH negative ion in water. So when we dissolve that base in water, they will give OH negative ion. That means they will give hydroxide ions. OH negative ions is known as hydroxide ions. So base are of two types. They are strong base and weak base. So what do you mean by strong base? So strong base are those base which completely break down, or you can say dissociate into ions. मतलब एक जो बेस होगा वो पूरी तरह से अगर के आयन से टूट जाता है, ओके, कटायन आयन से टूट जाता है, दो हिस्सों में टूट जाता है, then it is said to be a strong base. So example of strong base is sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Okay, तो ये clear है which is what is a weak base. So weak base means which do not dissociate completely into its ions is known as weak base. So example of weak base we can give magnesium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide. Okay, then next is the first property of base. Okay, second property of base. So bases are slippery in touch. अगर हम उनको टच करें, so they are slippery. For example, we have soap. Soap are, we know they are slippery in nature. Touch करेंगे slippery. Third property. Third property of base is that base turn red litmus into blue. So this already we discussed in our first video of this chapter that in indicators that red litmus, if we change into blue, that means the substance is base. So we can learn like this. Remember easy by B and B, base and B for blue. Okay, B for base and B for blue. So base means blue. Like this we can learn easy trick to learn about the change of red litmus into blue. Now, fourth property of base. Base give, so bases are corrosive in nature when they are concentrated. Concentrated means वो प्योर फॉर्म में है, लेस अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर इनके अंदर है, ओके, और corrosive nature में means they are very harmful for skin. Okay, so that's we have to be very careful when we use concentrated acid or base. So we have to handle this with care. Fifth property. Fifth property of base, that base are bitter in taste. इसको भी हम ऐसे ही याद कर सकते हैं, B and B. Okay? B for base, B for blue, and B for base, and B for bitter in taste. Sixth property. Base, when react with acids, they give salt and water, and this process is known as neutralization reaction, because base will neutralize the effect of acid. So for example, we can take base, we can take sodium hydroxide, and acid we can take HCl, and we get salt, NaCl plus water. So these are the property of base. Now let's discuss some uses of base in our day-to-day life. So now some uses of base. So first we take example of calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. So calcium hydroxide is also known as slag lime or hydrated lime. So what is the use of slag lime? Slag lime is also used in making plaster of Paris, and in making cement and mortar. Second use of calcium hydroxide, that it is also used to reduce acidity in soil. Third, we can use calcium hydroxide as antacid to reduce acid fall. Then we can use calcium hydroxide in storage of fruits. Second, we can take magnesium hydroxide hydroxide. Okay. Another example of base formula is magnesium hydroxide. This is also known as milk of magnesia because it looks like milk, and this is used as antacid to remove or to cure acidity. Then we have sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is also known as caustic soda. So sodium hydroxide is used in removing the rust from steel. It is also used in paper industry and in peeling of fruits. So these are the few common example of bases what we use in our day-to-day life. So in next class we'll discuss about neutralization and salt, and there are some uses of salt. So that's all for today. See you in next video.